Every coin has a story. Some tell tales of nations, others of nature, and a few whisper the forgotten voices of history. But among modern American coins, one stands out, a $quarter that bridges liberty, wildlife, and the spirit of conservation. The 2015 Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge Quarter, a coin many overlook in their change, hides a story rich with meaning, artistry, and mystery. Today, we uncover its origin, symbolism, minting secrets, collector myths, and its surprising auction worth in modern times. Welcome to the Liberty Quarter Dollar, Bombay Hook 2015, Myths, History, and Value. The quarter first appeared in 1796, authorized under the Coinage Act of 1792. Its earliest designs bore the draped bust of liberty, representing the young nation's ideals of freedom and independence. Through the centuries, the quarter evolved from the cap bust, 1815 to 1838, to the seated liberty, 1838 to 1891, each echoing the values of its era. Then came Charles E. Barber's Liberty Head, 1892 to 1916, followed by the Standing Liberty, 1916 to 1930, a proud, bold figure shielding the nation. But in 1932, something changed. To honor the 200th birthday of the nation's first president, George Washington, the U.S. Mint introduced the Washington Quarter. What began as a one-year commemorative became permanent. Washington replaced liberty, yet, as many numismatists note, the spirit of liberty lived on in every design that followed. Fast forward to the 21st century. In 2010, the U.S. Mint launched a new era of artistry, the America the Beautiful Quarters program. This ambitious series celebrated 56 national parks and historic sites, one for each U.S. state, territory, and the District of Columbia. Each coin told a story, not of presidents or politics, but of landscapes, wildlife, and the soul of America's natural beauty. From Yellowstone to Yosemite, from the Great Smoky Mountains to Mount Rushmore, the series turned pocket change into miniature works of art. By 2015, the program had reached its 26th design, the Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge Quarter, representing the state of Delaware. Nestled on the eastern coast of Delaware lies the Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge, a sprawling 16,000-acre sanctuary of tidal marshes, pools, and meadows. Established in 1937, the refuge became a haven for migratory birds along the Atlantic Flyway, one of the most vital bird migration routes in North America. Every spring and fall, Bombay Hook comes alive with snow geese, herons, sandpipers, and red foxes, painting a living mosaic of nature. But how did this natural paradise end up on a U.S. coin? The answer lies in America's commitment to conservation. The America the Beautiful series didn't just celebrate scenic beauty. It honored the places that define who we are and the values we protect. Bombay Hook wasn't chosen randomly. It symbolizes America's enduring bond with nature, reminding us that liberty isn't only a human right. It's the freedom of all life to thrive. The Bombay Hook Quarters design is one of quiet elegance and deep meaning. The reverse was designed by artist Joel Iskowitz and engraved by Phoebe Hemphill, two legends in modern U.S. coin design. The coin depicts a tranquil marsh scene, a great blue heron standing gracefully in the foreground, and a snowy egret waiting behind it, both surrounded by calm, reflective water and lush wetlands. The inscriptions read, Bombay Hook, Delaware, 2015, and E pluribus unum, Latin for out of many, one. This scene captures more than beauty. The heron symbolizes patience and wisdom, the egret, purity and resilience. Together, they represent harmony between humanity and nature, between freedom and responsibility. The obverse features the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932, subtly modified by William Cousins for the modern minting process. The Bombay Hook Quarters were minted in 3 primary U.S. mint facilities: a Philadelphia, P, a Denver, D, a San Francisco, S. Additionally, the mint issued special collector editions, or uncirculated sets, a proof sets with mirror-like surfaces, a silver-proof version struck in .999 fine silver. In total, over 1.5 billion Bombay Hook Quarters were produced for circulation. Yet some special editions remain rare and valuable today. Among collectors, the San Francisco S proof coins and silver proofs hold premium value, especially in grades PR70, perfect condition. Every coin invites its own legends, and the Bombay Hook Quarter is no exception. Soon after its release, rumors began to swirl about rare minting errors. Collectors claimed to see double strikes, die cracks, and even missing design elements, anomalies that can multiply a coin's worth. One myth claimed there was a ghost bird variety, a faint, extra bird image caused by die deterioration. While fascinating, most turned out to be die ware rather than true mint errors. Another myth linked the Bombay Hook design to an old Delaware folktale, a belief that the heron and egret represented guardian spirits of the wetlands. Though purely myth, it added mystique to the coin's imagery. But there are verified error coins worth noting. Air off-center strikes. A die breaks forming raised lines across the surface. A clipped planches, where part of the coin is missing due to a miscut blank. These genuine minting anomalies can command $50 to over $500 at auction, depending on the severity and condition. Now comes the big question: what is the Bombay Hook 2015 quarter worth today? For most circulated examples, the answer is simple: 25 cents. But for collectors, details make the difference. Here's a breakdown of current market values. Type mint mark condition average value, 2025. Circulated, common, P/D VG XF 25 to 50 cents. Uncirculated, P/D MS 65 to $5. Satin finish, mint set, P/D MS 68.10 to $15. Proof coin SPR 69.8 to $20. Silver proof SPR 70 DISN 25 to $45. Major error varieties any not applicable $50 to $500 plus. Collectors especially prize coins with perfect, mirror-like finishes or deep cameo contrast. In recent auctions, top-graded PR70 silver proofs have sold for up to $70, while unusual mint errors have fetched hundreds. What makes this coin special isn't just its market worth, it's its meaning. It connects American currency to the natural world, a rare and poetic union in modern minting. The Bombay Hook Quarter has also found its way into educational programs and wildlife outreach initiatives. Teachers and park rangers across Delaware have used the coin to teach students about wetlands ecology, bird migration, and environmental stewardship. Some even organize coin for conservation days, where children receive the Bombay Hook Quarter and learn how a small piece of metal can tell a vast environmental story. The US Mint itself hosted events at Bombay Hook Refuge in 2015, where thousands of visitors gathered for the official coin launch, a celebration blending history, nature, and national pride. Though the obverse bears George Washington's image, many collectors call these quarters Liberty coins. Why? Because Liberty is not just the name of a figure from the past. It's the essence of every American coin ever struck. The Bombay Hook Quarter captures that liberty not through soldiers or statesmen, but through the freedom of wildlife. In its quiet beauty, it reflects a deeper truth. Liberty is not loud. It's the silent right of every creature to exist without fear. In that sense, the Bombay Hook Quarter is one of the most spiritually liberating coins of the modern age, an unexpected tribute to coexistence and natural harmony. Numismatists often debate whether modern quarters like Bombay Hook will become truly valuable in the future. The answer depends on scarcity, condition, and historical significance. While billions were minted, pristine high-grade examples, especially proofs and silver proofs, are already seeing moderate appreciation. Collectors anticipate that, over decades, the Beautiful series may gain historical prestige similar to the State Quarters program, 1999 to 2008, which saw some coins triple or quadruple in value. The Bombay Hook design, with its tranquil imagery and ecological symbolism, is often cited among the most artistic of the entire series. Investors who preserve coins in sealed slabs, graded by NGC or PCGS, could see solid long-term returns, though, as always, collecting is about passion before profit. From Liberty's earliest portrait in 1796 to the serene wetlands of Bombay Hook in 2015, the American quarter has carried one unbroken theme: the pursuit of freedom. The Bombay Hook Quarter reminds us that freedom isn't only a political ideal. It's a living balance between humanity and nature. Each time we hold one, we hold a fragment of that promise. A whisper of liberty, not shouted, but sung in the flight of a heron across the morning mist. So, next time you find a 2015 Bombay Hook Quarter in your change, don't just spend it. Look closer. You might just be holding one of the most quietly powerful symbols of liberty in your hands. If you enjoyed this journey through the hidden history of the Bombay Hook 2015 Liberty Quarter, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with fellow collectors and history lovers. And remember, every coin has a story, waiting for you to discover it.